again. I guess we're going to call it the Completionist series, Road to Completionist Cape. Don't know just yet. We'll find out a name for it. But regardless, back to grinding out some Krill Sutsaroth. Yes, I am playing another game on the side because this is extremely AFK and I don't really have to pay attention here. So I will throw in some clips of some things I have gotten done as I am at work and things I accomplish. I will try to record them off my laptop. There won't be any audio. A singular magic log? What? Okay. But yeah, I'll catch you guys if we get anything else. Okay, now it makes more sense. You're kidding me? Finally. Finally. That is a part of the collection log. Oh, I am beyond happy. Wait, isn't it? Oh, I have to inspect it first. Okay. So I'll keep that in mind because I'm going to save that. But that is amazing. Nine total. It's not too bad. It's what if it's 4 kills each? About it's not too bad. A bit under 80. I think it's like 70 something, 72 or so. Not too bad. And did end up getting an effigy, a Godsword shard, and the pet. So now we are Steam Battle Staff in the ward, and we are done here and on to Bando so I can get some org bones. War Priest boots, which I mean, whatever. Pretty chill session. We're about 30 minutes in, and no other drops. Two effigies and a Godsword shard. I think we're just gonna well, actually, we're kind of low on potions. We're gonna go back and we'll do probably another hour or two. One off. We just need a Steam Battle Staff and we can leave here for good. Pretty good overall. I can't complain and got an effigy, so we'll go ahead and open this. I don't really care where the XP goes in this case because, well, I need it all anyways. Come on. And I guess we'll do cooking, and I think you can get the effigy pet? Fishing? Nothing? Okay. Throw it all in dungeoneering. Damn. Well, we are officially just one shy.
Okay, so first time recording on my Mac, how to get the audio set up. This is just the built-in microphone, so it probably does not sound all too good, but we are going to work on General Grador and do that. So I've reset my tracker, and from here we can look and see I've gotten a 16-second kill, 221 total kills, 0 hard mode, and for the collection log, I have just the Godsword shards, which I think they're shared, and then I've got no actual uniques of the Bandos items or the pet. We do have this for the War Priest, and if we were to go into here and take a look, we can also track what we've got. So we have 60 Bandos components to see how many we get by the end of it, which is fun. I also sold all the Zamorak, I should say Krill, loot now. We have 80 million GP. I did not sell the ashes of the potions, mainly because I will be using those for overloads in the future. So must have. And this is, as far as I can see, all of the loot that's stackable that I can get from Grador. And so we will be running this and seeing what we can get. I do need to do my Reaper task, which is the Twin Furies, and then I also need to go ahead and do my Slayer task. We do need to be doing Slayer at the same time, so I may not be relying upon the drops here as a source, but just simply keeping track of a running tab of everything that I get and the GP. The GP with Slayer will be a little bit complicated, so I'm thinking what I'll do is anytime I am going to go, I will bank all of this money. I'll keep track of exactly how much I have. That way I can get a precise estimate by the end of it where we sit. So hopefully this turns out well. This is what I'm going to try. I'm going to try the Demon Horn, Prayer Renewal, Super Restores, and see how well that goes. I'm thinking it will go well. We're also 30 minutes from finishing up the resting task, so that's exciting. And there is the first drop from Bandos. Sweet. We are good ways in. About, what, 65 kills? Oh, well, didn't mean to note those, but that's okay. So that's our first drop, and it's taken about 52 minutes. I'll probably have to come back here in the near future to try the first contact, which includes pretty much killing Bandos with only and only your fist. So you got to pretty much brawl it out with them. So this is kind of what I've realized is I really don't need, like, I'll bring one Super Restore flask, but I really don't need them just because of the amount of prayer I get from these 3 minions and their bones being buried. And I'm going to keep all the org bones because that is a majority of the money is going to be in just the bones from the kills. So that's something I'm definitely going to have to plan for. But we are closing in. Once all 3 of these get to level 12, we should get another level in Invention, which is exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And, well, there is the Godsword Shard. And it looks like this spot here is pretty good for the most part, unless one of the other minions get me first, in which case I will end up AFKing, killing all 3 of them before Bandos, or Grador, which is fine. It will just delay the kill by about 20 seconds. The fastest kill I've gotten AFK was about 10.6 seconds, I think. And the slowest was about 36 when I was just killing pretty much minions the entire time. So it's not too bad. I really don't need prayer. I might bring 1 or 2 food, but beyond that, it's really, really AFK. Yeah, 10.2, I actually beat my PR by 0.6 seconds. So that's nice. And these super stores are probably going to be my favorite part, mainly for the fact that I can then go and decant these into the 6 dose flask, which is really what I'm gunning for at the end of the day. Well, it's not the drop we want, but yeah, we will take a Godsword Shard from a minion. I looked over and I realized my character was attacking all the minions, but hey, this hour's going pretty well, pretty chill, and we are 600k from getting, what is that, 108 necromancy, mainly just from bossing, so not too bad at all. I'm going to do 4 overloads, which will give me about 2 hours worth of AFKing. We're at 352 normal mode. We'll try hard mode out. I just need to look at what his abilities are. Oh, and there we go. First kill of the trip. Oh, well, not of the trip, but of the new hour, I should say. I did just start another hour here, so yeah, we will take some Bandos Tassies. So that knocks off another thing on our list here. Now we're down to the helmet, chest, the shield, tassets, hilt, and the pet. Pretty cool. And we've got quite a few kills so far, but I think this will be a steady grind ahead. Let's see if we get a back-to-back. No back-to-back. That's okay. Alright, so I will catch you guys if we get anything interesting. We've gotten a ton of Bandos pieces so far, but these auras definitely just make this more AFK. Penance is really strong here. I mean, really strong here because your prayer just does not drop. If I leave Soul Split on like this just constantly, it's a slow drop. So, you know, like in this case, I will need to get a super restore drop, as frankly, I for 2 hours, 1 super restore flask. Oh wow, that was a fast kill. 9.6. I just pressed my weapon spec. I mean, wow. I mean, we'll take it. No one's complaining, but wow. And there was the 400th kill on Bandos. And there is the very first effigy of this grind. Not too bad. Not bad at all. So we'll end up opening that later. Hopefully I get the pet out of it. That would be very nice. And there we have 106 archaeology. And know thy measure is completed. Time to find this teleportation device wherever it is, and I've got stuff to study here, so yay. And let's go ahead and complete this mystery, which is know thy measure, if I'm not mistaken. No? Okay. It is fragmented memories? Nope. It is crypto. It's free your mind. It's gotta be. There it is. That is completed. And that's 30 of the greatest mysteries done.
Guys, I don't know if you can see this here, but I got the archaeology pets at 26. I was just AFKing, and I got the pet. Like, what? Oh no. And here comes 101 prayer. Trying to burn through. I have 54 of these to go. So just knocking out a bunch of achievements for dungeoneering. Trying to get as many done as I possibly can. And I'm really not sure why these spawn in with so little health, but they do. And wow, that was really laggy there. So Spirit Bloom, Warped Galega, which is the boss on this one. And I've done these. I've worn 4, so I should be able to finish all of these, I think. As long as I get, oh, what was it? I need at least 50 brilliant energy. Okay. Yeah, we're going to try to get all these done in this one floor. It's a large. Okay, and that is that floor done. And I had my wild card, so Took forever because I lost a key in the corner of a room, which was just disgusting. All that for just 120, 180,000 experience. Definitely. Oh, wait. That gave me like. Oh, that doubled my. Oh, that was huge. So, because the wild card, it gave me double, and then on top of it, my bonus XP, I guess, doubled it. So it went from like 188 to 370, and then it went from like 370 and went up into the 600. Okay, so that's like, I guess with bonus XP, you could still get a decent amount. I mean, it's still an annoying skill to train, and I've got so long to go on it. I at least need 115. Let me go back and just do this real quick before I forget. Now, because I'm soloing, and I don't know necessarily why, I think my... Okay, yep, we are back. So I'm wondering if I think I might have messed it up on my end in the past, because my prestige, like, a large warped floor is only giving me 100k XP. So it's something, but yep, that is exactly how I feel right now. Exactly. So at the end here, this should be the finishing cutscene of Thok Your Block Off, which is the very last saga that I have to do. I need them all at 100%. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, so that should be the final for this saga. Let's see here. I always thought these were cool, but at the same time, like, some of them you just have to do so much extra little things. Alright. Come on now. Sorry, it is very early in the morning and I'm still a little tired. But I figured what I'll do. Might as well finish up the saga, since I was kind of already simply enough geared, and then I could do a couple quests. I'm looking at Salt in the Wound and a Clockwork Syringe, which are two that I need to do to be able to finish off the two tasks I cannot do currently within Dungeoneering. I definitely need to get those done at some point. How long are these cutscenes, man? And like, you can see, I can still move around on the map, right? Oh, never mind. I guess it might have been bad time bait. Okay. Please. Okay, yes. And do I just close it out? I mean, that's... Yes, all unabridged. Can I do anything? I guess it's only strength. Jesus. What in the world? So, let me see here. That is done. You have completed Bridge over the Fermi Waters. The mini quest over here is done. Putting it one less than what we have to do. Because if we show everything locked wise, which we are, we have 48. So, almost there. So I'm going to go through and either get some skilling done, farm run, quest. I've got so much I need to do. It's just deciding what I want to do. Oh, and there is 102 prayer. I was actually going through and editing the finale to the Max Cape, and we got that. So, looks like I'm going to be doing just Infernal Ashes. They're the best GP per XP right now at like 2 GP and XP, which means it only cost me just under like 200 mil to get to 120 prayer. So it's something that it'll take a while, yes, but it's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the last 5 minutes of this boost, and then we're going to go do some Karamja achievements. And in catching a fish here, oh, there's a person, little Iron Man here, cool. That is the easy achievement diaries done for Karamja. Okay, so we are back, realizing that for starters, melee is just not it for me. You know, at least as it sits, this is definitely not the outfit. But good news, we are gonna get a level here. So let's go ahead and take these, which they should be level 12 unless I remembered to siphon them, which last I checked I did not. Go ahead and grab these runes. Let's grab ourselves 2 siphons. Yes, they are level 12, so we are going to get a level here. Boom. 109 with 876k left. Big thing for me going forward, any of my augmented things that I don't actively use a lot, which I have a lot of, I'm going to work on getting them to either siphon level or disassemble level. So hammer, I'll do some smithing. I'll get it to 12 so I can siphon this. Same with my hatchet. Same with the fishing rod. I don't necessarily care about doing that one. That one I will continue getting to 12 and just go as I can. That I will. This is super close, so once I get 12, I'll probably just sit on it. This I'll get to 10 so I can disassemble. Both of these, once I get that to 10, I might just disassemble it. Once I get this 12, 10 and 10, I don't need to take those out. I have both of these and they have terrible perk. Both of these to 10, this to 12, and the repriser, I don't know, I guess I'll try to get it up. But the reason and the thought process here is, let me go over here. I'm thinking I want to upgrade my armor is the next thing I really want to do. So for melee, that is going Masterworks. And for ranged, I think I'm going to go with Serenic. I think I can afford... Wait. Tier 92. That's got to be so much more. Yeah, I can't go Elite yet. But I think going Tier 90 Power will be the move. So I think I'm going to go with the Serenic, which is very affordable. Like, I can buy it now. I just don't want to take up the bank space. So that, and then Masterworks is going to cost me about 50 mil. But instead of having the tier like these, I need to get rid of. It's simply let them degrade. I don't want to destroy them. But they're tier 85. I want to get the upgrades to tier 90. Wait, they alch for 1.2 mil? Okay, game plan. Get them down really low percentage. The superior, I'll have to get that one down as well. But get those down and then alch them. Right. I think that's the move. Sea Singer, so Mage, I'm going to have to do the same thing. But I don't know. I'll have to look what the tier 90 magic equipment is. Tectonic. I don't... Okay, it's probably Primeval. Prime Val. I don't know. I can't imagine... Tectonic's got to be expensive, right? Okay, that's it's not affordable at the moment. Not to say it won't. So I can't make Prime Val, or I can't buy it. I guess you have to make it or something. But I think I'll go Serenic and try to get tier 90 for all of them, since it's not super expensive. And then I can work also on tier 90 on the weapons, which I think honestly the best play will be going for the Noxious, at least for the beginning, which I'm talking 750 mil just to do that. But I think that's the game plan going forward. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my Slayer task or Reaper task here, and we'll decide from there. Oh, and there is Bando's gloves. And there is a collection log item, the War Shield, which is sweet. So so far the trip's been really good, and we should be able to get a task that will give us enough to get a Hydrix. So overall, yeah, that was not worth a ton though. But neither are any of theirs.
Okay, I'm really not sure what my RNG right now is. As you can see, I smashed a pumpkin. I got Soul Surge. Then I look away and I look back. All of a sudden I have a holy aggressive overload recipe fragment and a tome. Like, what? I mean, this had to be super close. We'll gladly take it, but like, wow. Oh, this is frustrating. I have messed up so many clips today. Not realizing that OBS, unlike how I have Streamlabs set up on my other computer, this is not defaulting to RuneScape. So everything that I did, it's just a black screen. So things I finished the entire Karamja Diaries. I spent a lot of time getting the Gout Tuber. I got the Gout Tuber, finished that. That's fully done. So that whole achievement diary is done. I started doing some Mage Training Arena. I'm going to go back and do that later. Double XP Weekend was announced. I'm going to begin setting up and getting ready for that. Optimistically, targeting farming, targeting herblore, targeting prayer. Any protein items I have, I will use those. And definitely going to target invention. Now, we can get pretty close to invention as is, but between me camping Bandos, eventually Armadillo, etc., all of the items that I get, I will eventually, if hopefully I can complete the logs relatively quickly, I will augment those items, get them to level 10, that way I can disassemble them for double XP very quickly and get all the way to at least 120, have that banked and ready to go. So that's kind of the game plan. I know I've already got 109 banked just because of the items. And let me mute that. But I'm a little bit frustrated because I did quite a good amount. I think there's like 10 clips that I simply just can't do anything about because I don't have the screen footage. So yeah, you know, hey, frustrating to say the least. Can't really say much else about it.
Okay, and here should be 101 divination, and I think we're gonna go do some archaeology next. I just wanted to do some AFK and got some divine charges. I think I've got enough here. I've surely. Oh, wait a second. I don't have enough because if I'm converting it into, there we go. There's 101. Okay, so I figured out that these bucklers go into these locations and then I can adjust these as needed. So got that figured out. So task done. I was able to actually do that in one inventory, and it seems like as much as those are relatively slower to kill, they are pretty good money. I mean, what we're at 1 mil and just kind of assorted loots, and then with the bones, just about 4 mil minus, I guess, the bolts that I didn't put in there. So not too bad. I wonder now, hopefully we get a decent task. I need to remember, I don't know where some of those are going, but that's okay. I need to remember to bring, where is it, the Slayer ones. We have a ton of those to go through. So hopefully we get something good. We're going to take a break from Gerardor for just a bit. We're going to get a new task and do some Slayer. Try to burn through some of these. as a little bit more Slayer XP and some other things. And Vile Blooms. Yeah, we're going to learn those. We'll give them a shot.
Okay, so did not expect to go into work and forgot I had to switch over to capture the client here, but as you can see it's flashing. We got 107 archaeology, which means I can actually go to another dig site, which apparently this one in Caradat has very good chances of the Inquisitor's staff pieces. So we might just sit there until 108, where I'm going to go back to Orthan and then go and probably go between the two until 109. So with this siphon, this should put us at 110. Yep, 110 invention. Archaeology is actually really fast with this. So that is sweet, making great progress. And let's see here, we are at current XP 56 with 24 left to go. Inventory is looking good. Trying to kind of stockpile as much as I can to get ready for double XP coming up. And this will be the second collection. I did the Zerosian 3 with Volusia. And this one will also give me a Tetracompass piece, and I definitely need the Crow Notes, so that's big. Going through, and I think I'm just going to clean up anything extra I have. So like the Ancient Timepiece, I can go to the Wise Old Man and Draenor, and I'm just going to clean up that whole tab of, I have a bunch of early level and like mid-level different artifacts that I need to either get rid of, turn in, something along those lines. Oh, cool, Goblin Raids here. I need to go through and do that. I bet you I have quite a few Crow Notes stored. I need the Master Archaeology outfit anyhow, for primarily a couple different things, but there are some mysteries that require it. So I need to go through and get that knocked out. And it's going to be one of these. I think it is this one right here. So that is one piece done. And I should be able to almost finish that one as well. Are these completed? Model Chariot is not, but that one I can go to Volusia. I think that's how you pronounce it. We're going to clean it up. I'm going to go through, and anything I have the level to restore, I'm going to restore. Pretty much try to do everything I can within my capabilities. The only downside that I'm really looking at is the cost. So if I'm going to go buy the materials to actually finish everything, it is going to be very expensive to do that. So that is the only thing that will prohibit me, is simply, do I have enough money in the bank to reasonably afford it. Also, Tetracompasses, I've got 3 completed ones so far. So I've got a ways to go. Any of these here, I'm going to start clearing out, save some bank space. These I'm still currently using, so I won't touch those. That I can restore. I got a ton of Singing Bowls, Sutsaroth, all of these. I'm going to go through and check them, see what I can and what I cannot do, and pretty much get this cleaned up as much as possible for things I am not currently farming, in the sense of I'm not currently, excavating for, or I don't plan to in the future. Some of these, like Sutsaroth, I don't think I can do that. Yeah, it's 116. I'm not there just yet. But that's a ton of XP sitting there. That's 40k sitting right there. But any of these, and I'm low on materials, so I may not be able to. Like, I can do this one, so that's good. So we're going to get some progress done there. And there is 108. Let me mute this. I don't know how loud that is for y'all. 108 archaeology. So getting some progress done.
Okay, so you might hear some ticking in the background as I am playing games. We got 4 ancient caskets from the 4 Tetracompasses I've kind of collected. So we're going to go ahead up here, since I will get a research book. And the first one, 2 complete totems. Okay. And we're going to take these just so they don't clutter my bank, if I have enough space for them, and then we can actually bank the rest. And then Come on, give me the key. Give me the key. We are getting good clues on clues on clues. Come on. And nothing but a master and a money tree seed. Okay, that's another one. I think I've got like 5 or 6 now. My inventory is about to fill up. We're going to go ahead and study, which is a cool amount of XP here. Look at that. Just XP drop on XP drop. Last one. Give me the key. Get me set up for bonus XP. Nothing. Another clue. Hydrix. That's nice. And a bunch of XP sitting here. That's fine. You know, that's 3 mil. Not bad. We'll go ahead and get this, and I will see you guys here in a bit. So, came back to Bandos, and mainly to do the Reaper task, which puts us 6 points away. So the next task will give me, oh, and that's level 12. That is sweet. That's good XP, but it is the beginning of the hour, so I'm not going to leave just to siphon it, even though it would be relatively fast, but it's just getting kill count is rough. And 108 Necromancy. Sweet. And there's the Hell Weird task done. Super simple. I could probably sit here. This one probably won't be too bad to camp. But let's go ahead. I don't really want to stay there, and the instance didn't cost me anything. So let's go ahead and, what is it, rewards? We can buy the incomplete Hydrix, which now means we can work our way back and sell this, because that is 62 mil that I did not have. And I just realized I need to actually disable this before I forget. And let's go and make our money. I've got so much money sitting like in this, the Heart of the Warrior, that I need to sell. We're gonna drop it 5%. Sell that 61 mil pretty much. That is not bad whatsoever. That actually gives me some room to make a couple of decisions, but I'm going to hold off for now. But I will catch you guys here in a bit. So I'm going to wrap up the finale of this episode, I should say. That's probably not the right way to put it. Here. And hopefully this background noise y'all can't really hear too much. But I'm going to wrap it up here. And the reason is I'm going to do a ton of clue scrolls. And I've got 50, 60, 70 to 80 of them to do. But as a finale to look, and I keep saying finale, that's not even the right way to put it. We're so far away. We're a bit over half on the comp cape. So we have a list of things to do. We can click here. But it's not terrible. You know, Quest Cape, Taskmaster, Skiller, I get all of those. These we need to do as well. But I'm going to wrap it here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.